Hey, hi, hello. So, in today's video, we're gonna be talking about Korean recipes. So, search a comfy place to be and let's get right into it. This recipe is a delicious cheesy tteokbokki that is made with some vegetables. This recipe looks good and I know it will taste good. With this video, we are going to learn how to make Korean cold spicy noodles. Just keep watching.
My mom used to make this for me all the time, Korean cold spicy noodles. You're gonna add your soy sauce, vinegar, sesame oil, and sugar. Don't forget gochujang. Mix it up nice and good until you get a delicious sauce. Cook your noodles, then wash them in cold water. Julienne your cucumbers, and slice your lettuce into thin, small pieces. Add in your noodles, and mix it all up. Add your lettuce, your cucumbers, and don't forget that egg. Top with sesame seeds and enjoy.
The girl in this video is gonna be doing some Korean corn dogs, but with kimchi and some other ingredients. This is a budae GGK. I don't know what is that, but it looked delicious. In this video, we are going to see a kimchi recipe, and for me, it looks really easy to make.
Let's make homemade kimchi. This recipe is originally by Mongchi and I put my own spin to it. Start by cutting cabbage into quarters and chop off the stem. Add a quarter cup of salt and water for 3 pounds of cabbage. Mix cabbage every 30 minutes for 2 hours. Wash the cabbage with water to get rid of salt and dirt. While the cabbage is straining, slice some radish, green onions, and chives. Next, blend some garlic, onion, and ginger until smooth. Heat a tablespoon of mochiko flour and brown sugar on medium heat until it's thick and let it cool. Finally, let's mix everything together. Add a cup of red pepper powder, fish sauce, and you might need some gloves to mix everything together. Add your strained cabbage, then mix. Store in an airtight container for 24 to 36 hours in room temp. Leave 2 inches at the top, or you can eat it fresh with sesame seeds and warm rice.
In this recipe, we are going to see a cucumber kimchi. In my opinion, the cucumber is not my favorite, but I will try it anyways.
The most highly requested recipe I got was cucumber kimchi. There are a lot of ways to make it, but I'm going to teach you the simplest way that I know. First, you're going to wash the cucumbers, cut them into half, and then cut them into quarters. Then we're going to put the cucumbers into about 2.5 cups of water and add 1 to 1.5 cups of vinegar. Then we're going to add about half a cup of sugar and add 1 giant tablespoon of sea salt. Then leave the cucumbers submerged for 20 to 40 minutes. For the marinade, we're going to use half a cup of red pepper flakes, 2 tablespoons of fish sauce, and 1 tablespoon of plum extract. Add a giant scoop of minced garlic and add green onion and Asian chives. Also add half an onion. While you're mixing this together, you can add some of the sauce from the cucumbers. Then drain the cucumbers that you set aside and add the marinade and mix it together. This is a really good side dish and an easy way to make kimchi. Enjoy!
This recipe is about a famous Korean cream cheese garlic bread. Just keep watching because you're about to fall in love with the Korean food. gonna see like a Korean dinner. For me, it was too much food for dinner, but despite that, everything looked delicious.
한결 편안해지고 했어. 오늘 밤에도 왜 걷어 있어줘서 좋은 꿈에 번지를 했어. 요즘 새벽에는 소음이 늘었어. 왜냐면 너의 색다른 blue 새벽에 떨어져 버린 blue 하늘이 파란색인 요요 너에게서 I can see the last night.
So I searched a little bit about this recipe of noodles, and I think it has two names. One of them is jajang noodles and the other name is chapaghetti. Please correct me if I'm wrong. So this girl is going to make a Korean dish that is named dububuchin. Also, she says that is a little bit difficult to make.
Today we'll be making a Korean dish called dubu buchim. Dubu means tofu in Korean and buchim is pan-fried, so pan-fried tofu. It seems really simple, but it's actually hard to get it just right. Firm and crispy with the sauce evenly soaked in the tofu. So follow me all the way through. We're gonna cut up the tofu in squares and then put them on a pan with oil. If you want to avoid the oil splattering like this, put them before the pan heats up. Don't be like me. Then on medium heat, don't touch it for 13 minutes. Here's some scallions, minced garlic, grated ginger, and onions. When 13 minutes is over, flip them all over and it should be a golden brown just like this. Now fry the other side for 5 more minutes and then dump everything on your cutting board. Then add some water. Fried tofu will absorb whatever moisture super well, so this is the right timing to let it absorb the sauce. Let it simmer for a bit, give it a good stir, and now you got it right. You got your dubu buchim Korean style.
I think this is a dish of rice, eggs, and some vegetables, and to be candid, it looked very good. So that's all for today. If you like this video, you can subscribe and leave a comment down below. Bye.